Hey guys, I hope y'all are doing fantastic tonight. I am super pumped about our live tonight. I bought this kit when the very first could because it was my favorite kit, and it has literally sat in a box until tonight. So I cannot believe it because it's the cutest thing ever. So you are going to enjoy this video tonight where I show you how to put together the For the Love of Felt project kit. It's going to make 12 of these really cute cards, and I'm just going to give you a little tour of, first I want to show you some awesome things that from this weekend. So before we get to the project tonight, I want to show you some really pretty things. We had our team gathering this weekend, and with team gathering becomes wonderful swaps. So I just want to show you these cute swaps we had. This one is from Elizabeth Mayfield Hart. She took the macarons and made them into Christmas. Yes. We have this wonderful card made by Patience Holt. And it's got double embossing, some good layers, and this stamp set that I adore. So wonderful. And of course she stamped on the inside because that's Patience. Now this was made by Rebecca Fox. Nope, Dana Hobby, sorry. I thought it was Rebecca. And she uses the new medium daisy punch, which is really cute. The peacock folder, gingham paper, lots of cute stuff going on here. We have this gorgeousness this must be from Rebecca, I'm guessing. Varied vases with the mosaic paper. We love that. We did that earlier. And you can't go wrong with these cute vases, punched and stamped and all the goodness there. Love it. Sherry Simon made this cute card. It's got the country floral embossing folder, layers and layers of the perennial essence flowers, a little embellishment there, and a double square. Very pretty. I like that. We have the silhouettes, which are embossed. Cute little word on here. And this is from Paula. So the silhouettes are just fantastic, and she's double embossed something for us, which was quite nice of her and pretty. These were my cards, so I got my pre-order. I had some extras, so I just wanted to show you. I used this Halloween suite that's coming in the new holiday catalog. You can order from it starting September 4th, but if you don't want to wait, then you can get your starter kit using those products now. So you can get $155 for $99 now. But here's some little Halloween cards that I made. Aren't they cute? I think that's probably my favorite. But there's a really cool frame die that goes with it, ornate frame, and then this is just cut out from designer paper. The only thing I stamped here was the spooky words. So say hi if you're here. Tell me who you are. I just see a little eyeball on my end. But once you comment, I'll see who's here. Can't wait to know. Okay, so let's talk about For the Love of Felt. These cute cards are what it makes. And let me show you where this is. So all of the kits in the catalog are at the back. So it's on page 200. But you've got this is called a project kit. So it's different. Hi Sharon, good to see you. Thank you for revealing yourself. I'm happy that you're here. You can always make it to where other people can see the video, and that would be awesome. And let me know what you think. Comment. I'll try to interact when I see the comment. And let me know what you love, what you don't. Give me a thumbs up or some hearts. Alright, so the project kit is super cute. We've got 4 cards of each of 3 designs. So 4, 4, and 4. This kit comes with everything, including this cute box to put the cards in when you're done. So what a cute gift that would be. And also, because it's a project kit, it's going to have a stamp set that goes with it. And then it recommends that you have multi-purpose glue, scissors, snail, and dimensionals. I recommend a take your pick tool. You'll see why in a sec. And then also the ink colors are Calypso, Coral, Daffodil Delight, Pear Pizzazz, Sahara Sand, and Shaded Spruce. So you need the ink pads to go with it. Of course, you can use your own inks if you'd like, but those are the suggested inks that go with the kit. All right, and let me just get you started. So what I usually do when I come across a kit, the first thing I do is I take the kit out of its package, which I've already done, and I make stacks. So like this stack is with everything that goes with this card, and then this stack is the stuff that goes with this card, and then this stack is the stuff that goes with this card. This helps me not have to think as hard when I'm making a card, and then I don't have to go searching every single time I'm making a new card for what I need. So I'll just move my stacks out of the way for you. And then some things that get used on most of the cards are these little punch outs. Lots of punch out, which we've got some fronds, we've got some leaves, we've got some sequins, and I suggest that you dump them out into a cup, so that works. Hey, I just noticed there's big and small sequins, so let's dump the big ones in too. So big and small. And then you've got some twine, very pretty natural twine. Hey Susie, good to see you. How are y'all doing tonight? All right, then I'm going to use the lid to hold all of these little felt pieces. So these just come in the kit in a little plastic baggie, and I just find it's easier to get it all kind of contained before I start crafting, because that's when things start to get crazy. So there's all your little felt things. These little felt things punch out, but these are just loose in a plastic package. So you've got all your felt things that are ready to go. And let's get started. So I'm going to start with this card in the middle, and it is adorable. So this one is our horizontal card, and we're going to start. So the way I have figured this out while I was practicing these cards tonight is the order that you want to go in is stamping, and then sticking with glue dots, and then dimensionals. So we're going to stamp our little Sahara Sand swirly. That's the only thing I can say about that is it's a Sahara Sand swirly. And then I also learned that it's a good idea to go ahead and stamp your sentiment next. It all worked out. Hey, Patience. Good to see you. I know your friend Sharon's here. Now we're going to stamp this sentiment here in the corner, and then that way we can stamp around it. So we want our sentiment to be there, and it all worked out here, but ideally you would want to go ahead and get your sentiment out of the way so you won't butt up against it when you start to stamp your other things. Now I may as well leave this ink pad open because we're going to be back to it in a little bit. All right, now let me find my little frond. So next we're going to stamp our leaf frond. By the way, all of these stamps, remember, are from the For the Love of Felt stamp set. So very cute and versatile stamp set. Birthday, just for happiness, and thank you cards. So you've got lots of options here. And so we're just stamping these Pear Pizzazz little leaf elements down. Now, the next thing we're going to stamp are the two flowers. So those are Calypso Coral. And those are going to just go kind of up here. And then one of them is going to be down here. All right, let's see. Stamp, stamp, stamp. So I think all of our stamping is done. Next, we're going to stick things down with glue dots. So in the interest of your patience with me, I went ahead and stuck all these little pop-out guys onto glue dots. So this card, there's three different, there's the big frondy things, there's the 2 frondy things, and the 3 frondy things. So this card uses the big frondy things. And we're just going to put one here. You're just kind of bunching it up. You're going to put one here. You're going to put one here. And no big deal if it goes a little bit off the edge because you've got a lot of room to play with here. So it can go off the edge a little bit. All right, next we're going to add these little guys on. I think I used dimensionals here, but I'm going to use glue dots this time and see what I think. I think both are good. Really, either one you want to do there. Now we're going to, so when we're gluing down the felt, it really is when we need to grab our multi-purpose glue. So the felt really needs either that or a dimensional, I've learned. So this little pool party guy is going to go right there. And then I also learned to go ahead and kind of set this one down to then determine where this one's going to go. So I glued the coral one down. And then I dimensionaled this, I don't know what color this is. It looks kind of like, what's that one? Lovely Lipstick. So we're going to pop that up right there. And so that kind of raises it up a little bit higher than the coral one. Makes it really pretty. I'm going to shove that one under there. Okay, now we got to pop in some of these little green leaves. And let's see if we can fit this one underneath all this activity. What are we missing? We need our one sequin, our lonely sequin. All right, so the way I add sequins is I put the tiniest bit of like liquid glue. And then this is where your take your pig tool comes in handy. So you're going to use the sticky end of it, reach in, grab a sequin, and then just pop it down like that. So that way your little fingers won't get all gluey and sticky. All right, now I found it easier just to stick this whole situation down with glue dots because once you've got all this on the top, it kind of makes it pretty awkward to use snail. And I also think that with all this stuff that you've got going on the card, you might need more heavy-duty glue dots to hold your card together than snail, if that makes any sense. So we're going to pop this down here. And I can see that one of my felt flowers. So this liquid multi-purpose glue is awesome, but it does take a minute to dry. So give it about 5 minutes and it'll start setting real well. So there's your first card. Isn't it cute? And then the other cards really come together similarly. I will take you on a tour through the next card. Super cute. This one starts like this. Now we're going to stamp our frondy fronds in Shaded Spruce this time. So since I'm going from Pear Pizzazz to Shaded Spruce, it's perfectly fine for me not to clean my ink pad because you're going from a lighter green to a very much darker green. So no problems there. And then I'm going to stamp my flower in Daffodil Delight. Now the flower goes back and forth between daffodil and coral, so we need to kind of get it cleaned. And we're just going to stamp a daffodil flower here. And what else do we stamp? I think that's, oh, we need our sentiment, of course. So let's get our "You are so very special. You make an ordinary day special." Isn't that cute? Alrighty. Now we've got yellow flowers to stick on. So we're going to stick this one here. And then we're going to put glue where this pool party one is going to go. And also one where this coral one is going to go. So that goes here. The pool party one goes here. And then I will stick this one on with a dimensional, just for good measure. It's going to go right here. And that dimensional is going to keep it from banging into that coral one, which is awesome. And the last thing we're going to do is add on 3 tiny sequins. So 1, 2, 3. Now this, I think I'm going to like it even more than this one because I'm going to use the big sequin. So to take your pick tool, you just twist it, get a little bit of this. It reminds me of like, it's just like that stuff that our teachers had, teacher tacky. That's exactly what it is. So you're just going to stick down 3 little sequins. That would have taken me 100 years with my fingers, but this take your pick tool is required when you're using sequins. Now, it's only $10, so go ahead and do yourself a favor and get one. All right, now you're going to stick that under there. Oh, last thing, we've got a little cute twine bow. So I've already tied that for you, so you don't have to sit here and watch me do that. Do you love? I love. Can you see yourself making this kit? Yes or no? I think you should. It's so easy. All right, so now we're just popping this peppy on with glue dots, again, just so it'll kind of have a little extra layer of hold there. All right, so we've got that card. Voila. Now the last card, it's nothing hard. They really all come together very similarly. So we're gonna need this piece. You have a little piece of vellum, and it's so cute. It says, softer than the summer skies upon the daisy dome, in the blossom-robed crisp breeze, the hum of honeybee. So it's just really pretty, really pretty. And to put these 2 things aside because we're going to need them in a minute. Okie dokie. So now we're just going to, again, build from the bottom. So the first thing we're going to do is our stamping. And we've already got, what's on here? Daffodil. So since we've already got daffodil on here, we're going to go ahead and use the daffodil. And then we're going to clean and stamp one in Calypso Coral. So this is going to go here. And we are now going to stamp around the edge. Now this is shaded spruce. Hey Betty Baxter, good to see you. Patience is on here. Say hello to your peeps. All right, so we're going to, I bet Patience shared this video, which is awesome. Thank you. So your friends have jumped on. All right, so we're going to stamp these little leaf fronds around the edge of our card. Isn't that neat? It just gives it like super interest. And then I almost forgot when I was making this card earlier to stamp the sentiment. I actually did it at the very end. So in case you're wondering, you can fit the sentiment in at the end, but don't do that. Not recommended. All right, now we're going to, let's see if there's any more stamping that goes on this card. I don't think so. I think we're down to sticking things. All right, so we're going to put our inks aside before we make a mess. All right, now we have all of our little pieces here. This card uses all these little smaller little frondy pieces. So we've got 2 fronds here, a double frond. We've got a triple frond here going this way. Sometimes the glue dots cooperate and sometimes they don't. And then you're going to have another frond going this way. So you can obviously do it your own way, but I usually like absolutely copy exactly what they do because people that work for Stampin' Up! Know exactly what they're doing. This is going to go here. And then one more little 2 double frond is going to go right here. Okay, so all your fronds are down. And then you're going to add some more of your leafy parts. So this can go here. This can go here. And that's probably all I'm going to do there. Now we're going to add our yellow Daffodil Delight flowers. So that can go there. This guy can go here. And then one more guy is going to go way up here. All right. So you're just building, building, building. Now I like to go ahead and set these down to get a feel for where they're going to go. Now I want these to overlap a little bit, so I'm actually going to pick this guy up. It's down with the glue dot, so it can be adjusted. Move it a little bit. Now remember, this guy's going down with glue, and this guy's going to get dimensionaled, just because we don't want those to bump into each other. So glue here, and then we're going to use a dimensional on Mr. Lovely Lipstick Flower. Ta-da! Does anyone on this call love kits? I love kits. Kits make me feel so fancy because I just love something that's easy. I'm all about easy. Yes, I certainly love to design a fancy card and show people, but I love a good kit because I can pop it out and be successful in no time flat. All right, we need one more felt flower here. I find it's easier to go ahead and put the glue where it's going to go. Either way, you can do it either way. Let's go around and see if we've got everything. Do you see anything that's missing besides the sequins? I think we're down to sequins now. All right, so we're going to have the very tiniest little bit of glue. See, go back home, guy. Takes it a sec to really set. So just be patient with your card. Now we're going to put 5 sequins on. It's always a good idea to do 3s or 5s because that's a prime number and our brain doesn't try to divide. Did you know that? Did you know that? It's true. So it lets our brain rest on the artisticness of the card instead of thinking so hard. So I'm going to use some big ones and some small ones just for fun. Aren't these cute? I love these little sequins. I'll be using them on other projects. Faux show. All right. So here we go. Those all of our happiness that goes on our card. Now, just a tip on the vellum. I usually use glue dots when I'm dealing with vellum. And since the vellum is going to show at the 4 corners, then we want to use the glue dots towards the middle. So I'm just sticking a glue dot on the inside, say make a little square in your mind on the inside of that card and set that down in the middle. So once we get this thing on, it's going to cover up all of our glue dots. And that just peeks out the edge there, just a little extra element for happiness that makes our card amazing. So again, I'm going to use glue dots to stick this down just because there is so much going on in this layer. And voila, we have a gorgeous card. Are you in love? I am. Whoever got this card would be tickled. Now, I'm always a fan of finishing the kits as is, but then you're left with this gorgeous stamp set. What to do, what to do. Well, what to do is to make something else. So I suggest that you get a pack of note cards. That's always what I like to reach for when I'm doing some quick cards. They're already cut and scored. I think they're like $5.95. They're very reasonable. And we're just going to build a pretty card on our note card. So you can see what I've done here with just the stamps that come in the kit. So this would be an alternative project using the stamp set that comes in your kit. So I am first going to stamp my sentiment with shaded spruce. Good bold color. This is going to be a birthday card. Let's celebrate. And then I'm going to go ahead and, what color is this now? It's coral again. Let me wipe that off so that we can make another alternative card. An alternative. All right. So what we're going to do, make sure there's no ink on your block. This block is ridiculously large for what I'm doing, but it just is what it is. All right, so we're going to get some pretty flowers going on here. I thought once I made that one, I just kind of wanted to really add in a lot more flowers to this card. All right, so we've got all our flowers in, and then we're going to go back to our frond, and I'm going to go for the pear pizzazz. It's a little more muted, and I'm just going to get that popped in here to give our viewer our visual on our flowers. Let's see if we can pop one right in here. We did. I wasn't sure how that would work. So we're just filling in a lot of this gorgeous space with our inks and our pretty flowers. I don't think I want to try to get another one in there. I think I'm going to leave it as so. And then let's just pop in a few sequins just to give it some visual interest. Let's go for 5. So 1, 2, and then we'll group them kind of more around our sentiment. That kind of draws attention to that part of our card. And then we're just going to add on our sequins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just 2 really cute quick cards that you can make with the stamp set. Oh, that doesn't go there. With the stamp set For the Love of Felt. So I would love to see, thank you, cute. Kathy, thank you. It is nice to see it in different colors. And thank you for the compliment. I love this little card. I love to make my stamp sets go further. So in recap, we have the stamp sets and the For the Love of Felt kit that makes 12 cute cards for each of these 3 designs. So 1, 2, 3, you're going to get 4 of each. When you're done, you're going to be able to stick them in this cute box, give them as a gift. The project kit comes all in this cute box, and then you purchase the stamp set. The project kit is $30, the stamp set is $20, so the whole project kit for crafting fun is $50. If you'd like to get the inks and the note cards and the take your pick tool, gosh, you could probably get all that plus some scissors and snail and glue, and you could get all that on a Happy Shopper starter kit. So that's $155 for $99, and you would probably still have some left over to spend. So I would highly recommend that if you enjoyed this project tonight. And let me see if there's anything else I was going to tell you. Oh, so tonight, or this week up until the next Tuesday at noon, then $50 or more orders will receive a free package of note cards and envelopes. So your note cards and envelopes come with 20. So you'll have lots to make your alternative projects with. All right, friends, I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.